big fan of action movies and politics and espionage, and I love it when a movie can kind of have both elements in one picture. Well, hopefully we get a chance to blow some things up, to show off some fun action, some fight sequences, some gunfire, and let that play as an exciting element within a broader story that is a character-based drama about a modern political subject.
I love doing that stuff. You know, I trained for a while in martial arts, and I like combat, and I like to fight and spar and do all that stuff. So it was fun. Those things were really fun to get into.
For them, it's very easy to learn the motion, you know, and they can do it very quickly and put the energy and play. They don't have to think about the choreography, you know, because the motion comes very easily.
The more stuff that you can do, driving, fighting, whatever that stuff is, going over the wall, all of that stuff, the more of that helps to give an authenticity to the movie.
Today we prepare two explosions. One is supposed to be made by a rocket launcher in a wall, so exploding first a wall. The wall is a dry explosion with no flame. In the tower we have a big flame.
The double did a free fall over the bridge. If the actors throw the guy a little bit too strongly, he can go over the platform and fall down directly on the street. So we need a lot of control and be very concentrated on what we're doing to make sure that everything will happen well.
You know, it's funny, some people have asked me what I'm going to do next. Someone said, what's your ideal movie? I kind of feel like this is my ideal movie. It's a mix of action and sort of politics and espionage, and it's about ideas that I find interesting. I hope the audience finds interesting. We went to Toronto to Marseille and to Morocco, and now we're going to London as well, all in the service of trying to give the movie the scope and the flavor of a story that takes place all over the world.
Anything that's new and different culturally always helps as far as sort of absorbing into what it is you're trying to find. You know, you respond so much to sort of smells and environment.
It's great to work in Morocco. The light, it's amazing, the people are nice, the food is great.
And found just a wealth of locations that would, suffice for Yemen and Khartoum.
And that was the part of the movie where we established the film. So it was, again, the most difficult story-wise to pull off. But we were very fortunate to get the crew and cast that we got from Morocco.
The Hippocratic Oath that the doctors take says, "First, do no harm." And that was our motto. We said, let's find the most naturalistic locations to depict the scenes. So we're here at Nes in a village outside of Marrakesh.
But it does look like a prison. I mean, it's got these very imposing walls and little tiny windows at the top, and it's built based on designs, I think, that have been in use in Morocco for 1,000 years.
If we needed to be in the Arab Quarter in Marseille, we were in the thick of it.
When we were in France, if I needed to, I would try and explain what I wanted in French, and everybody just kind of would have to pitch in to figure out what it was we were doing. And sometimes it was messy, but it was always fun, and it kept it lively and unpredictable.
I feel actually closer for having gone through all of the expressiveness we had to go through to make sure we got our words across.
To me, taking the long hike up to the Notre Dame de la Gare was a fantastic afternoon spent. So Marseille was a wonderful experience as well.
You go into Mass, and it's this beautiful, beautiful place. And then you turn around when you come out and you see all of the Mediterranean and the islands and the city of Marseille and the people, and it's just terrific.
To spend an evening in the Jamal Fana, the 11th century courtyard where people have been coming for so many hundreds of years and selling their wares, was a fantastic smells and sounds and music and food.
I went inside the Medina the first night that I got here, and it was just incredible. I mean, so many people cruising in their mopeds or in their cars, and it's absolute chaos where no one wipes out, and there's no accidents, there's no seat belts, and so many little kids running around with smiles.
I predominantly went there because I was looking for more Yemeni items. With the jambia that they do wear, they also wear a very decorative belt. It's usually a metallic toned. The whole Morocco in general has been a really great shopping experience.
Everyone there was really enthusiastic about the film being there, very glad to have the film there. Worked very, very hard. They all had a lot of experience, were very deep in their game.
The help's been fantastic, I think, because a lot of them have experience from working on American movies, because so many of them are shot here now.
When you meet another person from the industry, you've immediately got a connection. So it's always great for me to get onto a set. No matter what the other person is doing, there's always a sense of familiarity.
If you know the job that you're doing, then you speak the language well. Then we all speak the same language. You know how to do hair and makeup?
Few
We're all
hand
speaking the
signs,
same
few
language.
sign languages, and off you go.
It's been actually a really appropriate and great experience working in, it's going to be 4 different countries with 4 different sets of crew. We toyed with the idea of saying, well, we could get more by just staying in one place, but you can't really get the feel of these locations without being here. You can hear right now in the background, that's the muezzin. We're sitting here in somewhere in the outskirts of Marrakesh on the set, so I'm just going to let that play for a minute.